Hello, folks. My name is Leo. Welcome to my nerd world. Here, I will review a movie called Demon Slayer to the training Hashira. Okay, it's a new movie in the theaters. So it was released in February 23rd. Be exactly in English. Um and I will explain. I will explain a little bit what's the story about, right? And what's the story about, and I will give you my opinion. Okay, so and in the end, I will give you some points here, what I like, what I don't like. That so let's see. So this is Demon Slayer, all right? So the story, the beginning of the story. But before I do that, I have my Funk Pops here about the Demon Slayer. Tanjiro is here, Rengoku, and Inosuke is here, and Musa. Okay, so why I'm showing that? Because one of them, Hashira, yeah. So the rest is the story. Okay, but you can see the some characters here, right? This is one of the yeah the characters will be in the movie, right? So Demon Slayer, the after after Tanjiro, this guy here, uh, this guy has a fight with this guy here. Okay, so they show that after their finish battle, they show a little bit the training of Hashiras. Okay, I will explain later that. So the beginning of the so what in the movie they show is like they recap some stories, right? For example, the first season they recap that Tanjiro, this guy here, so he has a family, right? Who was killed by this guy here, Muzan, all right? So exactly this guy here, right? So and he has the sister called Nezuko. Nezuko here, yes, that's Nezuko. So she was bite in quote, by this this guy was responsible for that. Okay, so that's the first season. They talk about that, right? Yeah, so they talk about that. That's they recap a little bit in what's happened in the first season, right? And what's happening in the second season or a movie doesn't matter because this is called Mergent Train. Okay, Mergent Train. So, identify the picture here, but that's the name. Mergent Train. All right, that's the name of the one of the arc story. All right, another story is about this guy here, Rengoku, right? Because he is the one of the Hashiras, okay? And he has a power of fire here, okay? But I will explain why they have this power. And I will introduce all the Hashiras here, okay? Yeah, so the merger train, so they focus on more this guy and the Tanjiro, right? And also a little bit his friend, the Inosuke, right? And Mozam, they forget a little bit in the season two or the movie. Why I'm saying season two or the movie? Because doesn't matter. Because on Netflix you can watch the second season is about Merger Train, right? Or maybe a movie. And the third season, they have they recap it, the Merge Train 2, the third season, and now this movie, right? And there's a second part of the second season. They introduce another Hashira, okay? So let me talk about the Hashira. So Hashira is that those guys here. Okay, so if you look here, we have this guy here, Tanjin. That's the third season, right? So he appears. He has a power of a knife or something like that, right? This is Konjiro. Okay, so Konjiro, she has a power of love, right? So, but Rengoku, my favorite ones, is the fire, but he doesn't appear in this movie here. Okay, so he was, yeah, a little spoiler here. So he was killed. Uh, yeah, he, let's say he disappeared in this movie, right? So we have Tokito, right? So he has a power of mist, right? So Kanao, he has a power of I forgot the her power now. Jiu, okay, Jiu Tomioka, he has a power of water. That's he trained Tanjiro for this. We have this guy here who covers here. Maybe you cannot see this guy here. Yeah, is here. He covers here. He has a power of serpent, right? Sanemi, a power of wind, right? The wind, whatever. And we have Geomei has a stone Hashira, right? So all them has a power, right? And Tanjiro learning the water ones, right? So and talk about this. Inosuke has a power of the beast, right? So the beast power, right? So the movie is like I said, right? The movie is like a yeah, so let me put more here clearly. Yeah, this guy's here, okay? So I'm referring this guy here. Okay, so this guy is serpent, water, stone, wind, knife. I forgot her power. Love and mist. Okay, so that's the things here. So that's all you need to know because they appear in this movie, right? So that's why the movie is training to the training Hashira, right? So in the movie here, so they started the recap of the first season, second season, and the third season. The third season, the last episode they show in this movie, okay, just to let you know what happens in the third season. Okay, that's I like what they do here because it's just to put you in context, right? So let's say that. And after that, they start the movie, right? So with the Hashiras, because they are preparing, right, for the final battle against Muzan, this guy here. And also in this movie here, they talk a little bit, this guy here, the background a little bit, right? So that's a good thing that because you need to know that. So why he's doing that, right? So they don't explain a lot that, but they show how he became this villain, right? So that's the thing here. Uh, Also, yeah. So and after that, they show the Hashira's training. That's why the name, right? So and they have these four guys here, right? These four guys. These people here, they have a meeting, right? So and they need to decide, right? So okay, we need to train, right? To be prepared because for any time Muzan will attack again, right? So and he Muzan, this guy here, he always create monsters, right? Demons, right? Let's say. In Japanese, they say oni, right? So O-N-I, oni, right? So, and they do that, right? So, and one of them here, this is June, right, for the war. He, uh, it's gonna be a little spoiler, but I'm not gonna tell you. Okay, so, they decide to train because we want to prepare for Muzan's attacks, right? So, and see what's going on, and because it's gonna be it's all preparing for the fourth season. Okay, so the movie is just a preparation of the a preparation for the fourth season. Okay, so I like the movie. I think the recaps was really useful here. Okay, so just to because there are some people they have no idea what's going on in Demon Slayer. If you want, do I need to watch all the seasons, Leo, to understand the movie? No, you don't need to watch all them because in this movie here they recap what's happened, right? So they recap all the characters there. So and what's happening to each character, who dies, right? So that's why I'm saying that some characters disappears, right? So they don't show up anymore in other seasons or other movies, right? So that's the things here. So I really like these ones because I like the sense of humor they have, right? So they always make jokes that so some characters appears here. So Inosuke appears. This guy here, Zenitsu Nezuko also appears. Uh, yeah, Nezuko. Just one more time. That girl here, right? And she appears there. And also, uh, the movie is it's just for prepare you what comes next to the fourth season, right? So it's not exactly a movie. That is, uh, there aren't a lot action scenes that just for recaps we have action scenes, but for Hashira's story we don't have action scenes. It's just they talk about make a plan they are gonna do when Muzan attacks uh, attacks again, right? The city, the world. So they need to stop him to before he could rise the sun, something like that, right? And they need to stop him because maybe he becomes a powerful demon, right? So that's what Demon Slayer, right? And that's all I need to talk about the Demon Slayer. So my rate for Demon Slayer uh, to the trainee Hashira, I will give it 9 out of 10 because just because of the recaps. I think it was like okay, I understand that because I watched all the stuffs from Demon Slayer. I watched all them, all perfect that. But here I think some people said that it's not necessary to recap. I think you should watch. I'm not gonna say you must watch Demon Slayer. You should watch some episodes, the first season, the second season, the third season, and even the movie, right? So, and you understand what's going on, right? So that's a good ways to introduce the character, try to make short the story, right? So like just to talk about a little bit that if he catch your attention or not, right? So that's why 9 out of 10. Okay, so that's all I need to talk about, guys, and I see you on the next video. Okay, so see you, take care.